Episode 47, the Bit Block Boom Update.
Interested in Bitcoin?
Bitcoin is a very vague concept to a lot of people.
Need to know more about cryptocurrency?
We're going to talk about the basics. This is something that people just have no idea about what crypto is.
How about buying, selling, and mining?
Tony, I think that's one of the things that's going to make us a little different from some other shows.
We're getting our hands dirty.
Then listen to Gary Leland and Tony Sakala, better known as the Crypto Cousins, on the Crypto Cousins podcast. This week's price.
This week's price in Bitcoin, $7,433, and that's up $10.47, or 0.01% over the last 7 days. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Gary Leland here.
And this is Tony Sakala.
Well, Tony, we're up $10.47.
We're up. I know you're like, hey,
huh?
Up is up, right?
0.01%. It's better than being down $400, which we've been $400 or $500 many a time.
That's for sure.
Yeah, that's definitely for sure. So we got a lot to talk about here on the BitBlock Boom. For those of, and I guess we're going to get into it. We're not going to waste the. I don't want to say waste. Moment. Yeah, we not waste a moment. Thank you, on talking about anything else, because we have a lot to talk about here. But I do want to let you know before we start, if you have any audio questions for us ever, or any email questions, which we do on the show a lot, we want to hear from you. So call 747-777-9471, or email us at thecryptocousins@gmail.com. And if you didn't get that, just hit the rewind button, and you can get that. But Tony, we got BitBlock Boom. It's a definite go. Not that it hasn't been, but we are really starting to crank on it. Ticket sales are cranked. All the speakers are confirmed. The place is cranked. We got a lot of extracurricular events starting to happen. What do you think, Tony?
I think people are getting really excited about it. I know that I am. Every time I tell somebody, they're like, oh, that sounds like fun. That sounds like a good time. So it's really going to be a good time. I mean, the event is one day. It's a Saturday event. But really, there's things happening all weekend. So if someone were to come into town on Friday, they can apply to attend the Nakamoto Institute. The Satoshi Nakamoto Institute is having a Friday night dinner for Bitcoin maximalists, and that's going to be very interesting. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be at a steak place for sure, because the Bitcoin maximalists are also carnivore maximalists, and so we're going to have a good time. So that's the start. That's the kickoff. And
well, that's put on by Pierre Richard and
Michael
Goldstein. Yeah,
the Satoshi Nakamoto Institute. They did that first one. They did one in New York. And it was a big success after the consensus event. And now they're excited to do it in Texas annually. So this is going to be their first annual Satoshi Nakamoto.
And we get to help kick it off.
And we're going to help kick it off. I know we're excited to be there. And
well, if you're coming to the event, you definitely want to come then Friday so you can go to that. Because not only is that going to be kind of like a pre-event, but you're going to get to talk and network with a lot of Bitcoin people. And the really good thing about it is you can get to eat a really great steak.
Yeah, exactly. Or a couple of great steaks.
Yeah, as many as you want.
We're not messing around here.
But the opportunity to sit with these people and chat is really going to be a great opportunity. So it's going to be a great networking event. It is.
Well, and there's an application for it. I mean, they're going to check your LinkedIn. They're going to check your Twitter stream. I mean, this is an event for people who have already drank the Kool-Aid.
So you can't be a Bcash person, probably.
It was just not really. It's not a night for debates. It's a night for celebrating the Bitcoin maximalist viewpoint.
Well, if they are interested in that, they need to go to nakamotoinstitute.org/events. And you can rewind that if you didn't get it. But every link we give will be on the show notes, so you can go to the site and get those. But that's where you got to go to sign up and register. I didn't know. I knew you had to register, but I didn't know that you registered and they actually looked to see who you were.
It's an application process.
I did not know that.
Yes, exactly.
So it's just taking anybody
off the street who decides they want to be fake Satoshi.
Yeah, so it's even a better event.
No fake Satoshi.
Well, we will not see fake Satoshi there, I am assuming.
That's for sure.
We're getting the extracurriculars out of the way first. Sunday when the event's over, because the event is Saturday itself, but Sunday at 10 o'clock, I believe, is the schedule, and this is a tentative schedule, from 10 to 2, we're going to have the Bitcoin brunch. And if you have not been to a brunch in Texas, I mean, you're going to be in for a treat. Huh, Tony?
Mm-hmm. Texas brunches are amazing. You know, for sure, you're going to be drinking mimosas, and you're going to have lots of meat, and you're going to have lots of eggs. And if you've never heard of migas, there'll probably be migas wherever we go. And I think migas are pretty fun. I first had them when I was in Austin. So that's on the books, where we don't have the details yet of the location because we don't know how many people, but we're excited about Bitcoin brunch on Sunday.
So that's the extracurricular that are planned for the moment. No telling something else may get added. I don't know, but that's what's at the moment. But for the website, if you want to just know where to go to check this out, let me tell you that first so we can get that out of the way too. Go to bitblockboom.com. That's bitblockboom.com, and I will repeat that. And the event date is on Saturday. I have November the 14th here, Tony, but it's July 14th.
July 14th.
How'd I get November on there?
November.
Yeah, I didn't even need to tell everybody about my big mistake, but see, I'm up front with you guys.
Yes, you are. You are.
So it's July 14th.
Very transparent. Mm-hmm.
And we're going to do it at the Renaissance Hotel, and that's in Addison, Texas, and that's a suburb of Dallas, in North Dallas.
It's a very nice suburb. In fact, there are 190 restaurants in Addison.
Well, you live in Addison.
Yeah, I live right outside of Addison.
Yeah, I knew it was close to Addison. I didn't know, exactly.
Yeah, it's a small town. It's a very small footprint. But boy, you drive along Beltline Road, and there's restaurant after restaurant.
Restaurant.
Oh,
yeah. We left one of your events a few weeks ago, and we wanted to eat, and I said, I think we'll find something on Beltline Road, and we didn't go. We turned left on Beltline Road and went about 50 feet. And as far as we pulled in the shopping center, it had 6 restaurants in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that was kind of crazy how quickly that was. But you're going to enjoy this event. And now we've done a few things here to thank cousins and friends and stuff. First of all, in case you missed a previous episode where we announced this, everybody who's bought an Ethan miner from us gets a free ticket as a thank you for doing business with us. And I don't know if we should announce that because people will be using it and then we'll have to cancel the tickets and it'll be a mess. So I'm not going to give out that code. But
right. We emailed the code.
Yeah. So if you didn't get my email or didn't see it or something.
You've got an email if you're a miner owner. And so that's going to be exciting to meet some of our customers who some of them are local and some of them are out of state.
And if you don't find the email, just email us at thecryptocousins@gmail.com, and I'll make sure that you get another copy of the discount code for that. But that's a thank you to all of our customers that have bought mining machines, because we've sold a lot of mining machines. We've had a lot of Ethan owners out there. Then we also have a discount code for and Tony, you were the one that decided to do that, so everybody needs to thank Tony. Tony's the one that surprised us on the show with a discount code for free for Ethan owners. And then, Tony, we also have a code for all of our listeners, the code COUSINS. If you use the code word COUSINS, now I had surprised you and gave that out and decided to give all the cousins 20% off when we gave that out, but I'm kind of a little upset here about you updoing me, Tony.
Nah.
I give 20% off.
Competition here.
And you give something for free. Well, I'm not going to go as far as for free, but I'm going to change the cousins code to 50% off. So it gets me more a favorable view from our listeners there. So,
well, if people wait till the day of the conference, then they'll get the most savings because the price keeps going up every 2 weeks.
Yeah, every 2 weeks it goes up $25. So it gets to the retail price. So yeah. So if you use the code cousins, you'll get 50% off the price. And I'll go back in, and anyone who's bought a ticket using the old code, I'll even change the discount on there for you.
Well, you're very generous today.
Well, I am. I don't want any upset people. We all are family in crypto here. That's our motto.
We don't want any upset cousins. Yeah. So, in today's price, price for standard pass is $244. Full access pass, $294. And of course, the difference being you're going to get a video or link to all the videos from the conference with the full access pass. And if you are in Europe or in Asia and you cannot come to Texas in July, then you can get a virtual pass, only $169, which gives you access to all the recordings after the event.
So, yeah, and like I said, the lineup is great. But also, before we go any further, I want to do a contest too, Tony.
You had a lot going on, Gary.
Yeah, I've been busy writing here.
We talked about a conference and you figured out all the details. Tell me about it.
Well, every week I want to give out 2 tickets to BitBlock Boom, 2 standard tickets to BitBlock Boom. And to do that, what you need to do is tweet about BitBlock Boom. So tweet with the hashtag BBB for BitBlock Boom. Go to bitblockboom.com, grab an image off the front page there, and tweet with the link to BitBlock Boom in it, bitblockboom.com. Okay, so I don't know if I said that real good, but you got to tweet about BitBlock Boom. You got to add the link, bitblockboom.com. You got to use one of the images on the front page of BitBlock Boom, and you have to use the hashtag BBB. I think that's everything. That should cover it, right? Think of anything I'm missing? Okay.
Tweet, hashtag, image.
And a link. And then next week on the show, we'll give away 2 tickets. And we'll do that every week up till the show. We'll give away 2 tickets. And you don't have to do much work. What I'll do is I'll go to Twitter, I'll search the hashtag BBB, and at random, I'll choose a winner. And you will get 2 free tickets.
Twitter's got 280 characters now. Maybe we better make it BitBlock Boom hashtag, because what if there are 1,000 people advertising the BBB? You might be in trouble.
It could be the Better Business Bureau of Beaufort.
That could be bad. Yeah.
And it might be a very busy business, Better Business Bureau. Better
busy
Business
hashtag.
Bureau. Yeah, Better Business Bureau would be.
That should be the 3, yeah. So we better do BitBlock Boom.
Okay, so hashtag BitBlock Boom. Okay, so we're changing the rules there. Hashtag BitBlock Boom. Yeah, I didn't think about how many BBBs it might be. I could be looking for days trying to find them all.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Yeah, that would be really bad. So, okay, hashtag BitBlock Boom is the change. So that's it. Do it, and we'll announce the winners on next week's show, and then we'll do that every week. So how's that sound, Tony?
I think that sounds good. Here's an idea. Just going to throw it out there live. So, someone could retweet the pinned post on my Twitter handle, and that's the whole ad right there. And all I have to do is retweet it and add BitBlock Boom hashtag, and they're done.
Oh, well, that's it. Well, what's the Twitter handle?
Tony Sakala.
Okay, so there you go. Tony's even made it easier for you. You don't have to do any work now. All you have to do is open your page, find Tony Sakala, search Tony Sakala, find him, retweet that.
Retweet. It's a pinned tweet. It's right at the top. But on the retweet, put the hashtag at the top, BitBlock Boom.
There you go.
So Gary can find it.
That's easy peasy. As easy as you go. And if anyone's on Twitter searching around, you can come to Gary Leland and follow me, but I won't have the post there for you to retweet. I will have some posts there to retweet, though, I guess, but I won't have the
You'll
post.
have it, yes.
Yeah, okay. So let's get into who's there. Who's going to be there, Tony? Why don't you start going through and telling who these people are and what they're talking about, and give us the scoop.
Well, I think if you know us by now, you know that fake Toshi's not going to be there. We're not messing around with scams and rip-off schemes or anything like that. We went right to the top. We went on Twitter, and we started to follow folks that really feel that Bitcoin is a world-changing technology. So we're very fortunate to have both members of the Satoshi Nakamoto Institute coming out to speak. That's Pierre Richard and Michael Goldstein. And they also have a podcast called The Noted Podcast. And so they're very popular and very engaged on Twitter, and on SoundCloud is where their podcast is published. And they have the writings of Satoshi Nakamoto. You can go to the Satoshi Nakamoto Institute and read some of the more important seminal papers and posts from the start of this whole movement. And they're going to be out talking about Bitcoin, of course. And we're very fortunate to have Saifedean Amos. He's coming in to do a book tour in the United States for his new book, The Bitcoin Standard. And the Bitcoin Standard is written, titled that way because there's the gold standard that we all know about, and we're moving towards a future where we believe the Bitcoin standard is going to be the gold standard of the future. So you're going to learn all about money in the first 7 chapters. Bitcoin is mentioned just briefly. And the last 3 chapters goes in depth as to why Bitcoin is the new money, the sound money for this planet, a money that can't be inflated. And it's a fascinating book, and it'll be a fascinating talk. And we also have economist Tor Demester. Tor is a economist who writes a newsletter for his customers and has been doing this, talking about Bitcoin since 2013. In fact, I think I got the number right now. He recommended Bitcoin when it was $5.
Wow.
So if you had listened to Tor, you'd be a very rich person right now. You probably wouldn't be listening to this podcast. You'd be out on the island in Tahiti or something.
You might be owning one of those floating islands that they're making.
Right. You would be very wealthy. So those are the headliners for this talk. But we also have some amazing speakers as well who are speaking, who are local speakers who we know are amazing Bitcoin speakers, Bitcoin maximalists, Bitcoin evangelists, and one of them, of course, is Mark Risen Hopkins. Mark Hopkins is the founder of the Roger Wilco Agency, and Mark's been in the space for a very long time. He has his own podcast, the Ask Dr. Bitcoin, and we're looking forward to hearing Mark's talk. Mark is a libertarian, and he's worked with John McAfee and helped him out with his previous presidential run in 2016, and he tweeted just yesterday that John McAfee said he's tweeted that he's going to be on the ticket in 2020. So he announced that he'll be either Libertarian Party or his own party. So Mark Hopkins is probably going to be involved in that as well. And of course, Casey Watkins, our platinum sponsor. Casey is a cryptocurrency expert who has a company called Crypto Unicorn Money. So you're going to, if you come to the site, check out the Crypto Unicorn Money logo. It's really cool. I like, every time I see the logo, it puts a smile on my face. And Casey's well known and a man in demand. He has 700 or 800 people in his Discord server who are following every word he says. He has a special mastermind group where people learn about crypto and learn about doing masternodes and a lot more. So he surrounded himself with other really bright people who know about mining and who know about all elements of crypto, is trading as well. And so his talk is going to be fascinating, and you're going to want to take a lot of notes or for sure get the video afterwards.
I like Casey. He's a real smart guy.
He's a real smart guy. When we first met Casey, he was doing Amazon Kindle books, and he learned how to do Amazon Kindle books in about a week or so. In a couple of days, he could put together a book, and it would go right to the top of the charts because he understood he was basically he was an SEO guy who turned it around and discovered really the idea of AEO, Amazon optimization, and learned to get the books up there. So that's how I met him, and his genius of working out how a new technology is moving and jumping on the theme and becoming an expert. So we're excited about Casey Watkins, and we're going to have some amazing talks on security. Ray Redacted is speaking. Redacted is his last name, if you get that. He's talking about how to lose your Bitcoins, how to lose your cryptocurrency, how it could get stolen. And
I don't want to learn how to lose it.
You already know how to lose it. He's going to explain in more detail and the mistakes that most people make. So it's going to be, and he'll teach you how to save it as well. So those are some of the really big highlights. And we're going to have this amazing event at the Renaissance, as we mentioned, in Addison. And it's a beautiful town there are steak restaurants within walking distance and Mexican restaurants within walking distance of the hotel. So it's going to be a real easy flight, a real easy, beautiful hotel to stay at. It's gorgeous. And Crypto Cousins are getting a room, of course. And we're not even going to talk about any possibility of an after party on Saturday or Friday or Sunday.
Well, who knows? Like I said, all the events
going to get a little crazy.
May not have been planned yet.
Yes. You know how it is at a conference.
But this is a great lineup. I mean, and the thing about our conference, Tony, that I like is it's not an ICO fest. I haven't been to a lot of conferences, but it's like every conference that I've been to, I don't think there's any that I haven't been to that people have paid to speak.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and they go, I mean, like at some conferences, it's real flagrant. It's on the site. If you want to speak, you need to rent a booth. I mean, if you're not paying money, you're not speaking at this event. Well, none of our speakers are paying to speak. And actually, even Casey, who you mentioned, who is our platinum sponsor, we had already gotten him to speak before he decided to sponsor the event.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so,
we knew absolutely we wanted Casey to speak.
Yeah, so I don't want people saying, hey, this one guy is, because yes, he is, but he was already penciled in to speak before he decided to sponsor. So this is not a pay-to-play event. This is an event where we are truly trying to bring you people from the Bitcoin space that we think have a lot of information to offer you, not people who are offering us the most money. So, and I think that's important because I don't see a lot of those in the crypto world.
Mm-hmm. I think we're a little different that way.
Yeah, and hopefully this model works for us and we can continue doing this year after year. Or else we'll have to start going to pay for play, which I don't want to do.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, I think
we're not averse to that, but we're choosing to go into it.
Yeah, we're definitely not wanting to go into it. Also wanted to make sure everybody knows, what is it? Is it next Monday and Tuesday that we're hosting the CEO Money on iHeartRadio? We're
the CEO Money hosts on iHeartRadio Monday and Tuesday, June 11th and 12th.
Yeah, so we're going to be, the host of the show is gone. He's going to be on vacation, and they've asked us to sit in and host the show. So the information about that is on the Facebook group. So if you're not a member of the Facebook group, go there, just search Crypto Cousins on Facebook, and you'll find it. And the information is there. If you want to listen to us live, you can check us out there. So I thought that was going to be kind of fun.
Yeah, we're going to have a good time. We're going to bring in some special guests. Not going to name names yet because we're still working out the details on the scheduling. Yeah,
so just wanted to mention that real quick. And also wanted to make sure everybody knows, check out our YouTube pages at youtube.com/CryptoCousins and youtube.com/4MinuteCrypto. Check those out. And always we can use a review or a rating on iTunes if you like us. If you don't like us, don't go there. But so I'm not going to ask for a 5-star review, but I'm going to tell you, don't go there if you give me a 1-star review.
There you go. If you don't like us.
Yeah,
why are you listening?
Yeah, by now, hopefully.
By now, you're still tuning in. You're still with us 30 minutes later.
If you don't like us. So I'm really get back, though, to the bitblockboom.com. I am really pumped. This will be our first event that we put on. First event Tony and I put on together ever. Both of us have done events on our own, but the first one we put on together. And hopefully we'll have some more people coming to talk about for networking purposes that you'll enjoy meeting, in the future, and some more sponsors. But if you are interested in sponsoring, do send us an email at thecryptocousins@gmail.com. I didn't think about that. Maybe someone's sitting there going, wow, I wish I had gotten in the... It's not too late. There's still some sponsorships available.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
And you can find out about those on the website. People always email me. Mm-hmm. They go to the website, and then they go, send me the information on being a sponsor, and I just send them the link to the tab that says sponsors. I mean,
we're very digital here, so we're not going to send you a piece of paper or a folder with a lot of colored sheets of paper.
No, we're not going to send a PDF. We're going to send you a link to the page where it says sponsors. So if you're on the page, click that yourself, and you can see all the sponsorship opportunities there. If you want me to email you that link, I can. But it's pretty easy to find that. Boom. But Tony, anything else? This is going to be our quickest show ever since we got right to the meat of it.
Yeah, we're getting close to the famous 30-minute goal.
Yeah, we're under 30 minutes. This is kind of amazing here. I don't know if we want to do this, break the record of never making our time period, or have one in the can to talk about. But anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
I think that's it. Check out bitblockboom.com. Find out who the remaining speakers are. Some of them are local folks who we've met. Some of them are flying in. from other places. They're all Bitcoin experts. They're experts in mining and in trading Bitcoin and security and bringing Bitcoin to other countries, and even in doing some Bitcoin development. So we're going to learn a lot that day. I'm excited for the videos because I know I'm going to be running around. I may not be 100% focused on everybody's talk, but I'm excited to watch the videos after.
Hey, I do want to mention, last week we mentioned that we had used cards for sale.
Yeah, they're selling like hotcakes, aren't they?
They're all gone.
Oh, my God.
We had those for sale in the Crypto Cousins store, which is at cryptocousins.com/shop. And we had some used 1080s and some used 1070s. Well, they're all gone. We do have some new 1070s that are in there if anyone's still interested.
And we ordered those 1070s in December 31st, and Amazon back ordered them. And then one day in April, they showed up on my doorstep. So we don't want them anymore.
Yeah, so we put
1070s,
and they're brand new. Box hadn't even been open.
The brand new 1070s, and we used the 1080s in our Ethan miner, and we were going to test out some 1070s, and we were begging for anything back in December, so we ordered it, and now we're having a little buyer's remorse, but they're completely brand new, have not even been opened.
So if you want to check that out, go to cryptocousins.com/shop. And also, if they look under the apparel tab, Tony, there is not only a lot of T-shirts and hats, but there's a BitBlock Boom T-shirt, too. If you just want to support the show, you can get a BitBlock Boom T-shirt there and show your support for the conference or the show. So that's all I really have. I appreciate everybody. Is there anything else you wanted to have before I close it down? Okay.
Yeah, we'll close it out.
Okay, so thanks everyone for listening. Make sure to go to cryptocousins.com/subscribe, and you can find your favorite way to subscribe for future episodes. And this is Gary Leland saying thanks for listening.
Take care, folks.
Thanks for listening to the Crypto Cousins podcast. Please share this podcast with anyone you know that is interested in cryptocurrency. Your friends can subscribe on iTunes at cryptocousins.com/iTunes and on Android at cryptocousins.com/play. If you want to know more about Tony or Gary, just go to tonysakala.com or garyleland.com. Make sure and join us on the next episode, and thanks for listening. The Crypto Cousins podcast and information in the podcast are not intended as investment advice. Cryptocurrencies are risky. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. Always seek professional advice before making any investment. Investing in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies may present tremendous risks. Please understand that you are using any and all information available on or through the Crypto Cousins podcast at your own risk.